Okay, we are now at Sedonuts. Please say more. Try the donuts.
Hello everyone, it's Darren with Sedonuts. This is actually a family-run business owned by my parents, and we're located across from the street from McDonald's on 89A. Come check us out. We've been here since 2016, but my parents actually took over in 2020 and moved here from Kansas City and decided to redo the donut shop and just kind of pack up and move their lives. What makes us different is we're a mom and pop shop that takes care of all of our donuts. We make everything fresh in the morning. We come in at 2:30 and make everything fresh. We don't serve anything that is a day old. That's just something that my parents implemented in, wanting to set themselves apart. Another thing that sets us apart is the fact that we have our own coffee. We're the only ones with it. It's a single origin from Peru, and it's a local roast. And we actually have been introducing in new flavors such as our Red Rock Reserve, our Cowboy, and our Serenity, our Sedona Serenity. And that was just one thing that my parents really harped on, just because he didn't want to be the stereotypical donut shop that had, not the great coffee. We want to set ourselves apart in every angle. That's something that my parents have really reinforced and showed into the business. All right, getting into our top 3 things that we sell here and that pretty much everyone comes and get. First is going to be our apple fritter, which, as you guys can see, it's a glazed apple and cinnamon donut made with our yeast dough, and it actually sits for 24 hours, and we let it, marinate and ferment into our fridge, and then we make it fresh for you guys in the morning with the apple fritter. This is our #1 item.
So the apple fritter is huge, so bring a friend, but it's definitely a big apple fritter. This thing is also really, really glazed, really, really fried.
Another cinnamon with apple combination on this one. And it's a pull apart, so texture is going to remind you of monkey bread.
Wow. There you go.
As well, if you didn't notice, there's glaze on the top.
So we talking about monkey bread. I love monkey bread, but you can. That's awesome. Let's break off. You can break off a piece. And you can see those apples in it. So you have the apples, the glaze. They're like legit chunks of apples in this. All right, here we go. Oh man. Okay, new favorite. This is my new favorite thing here. I'm not really a fritter person, normally, but this is really, really good. I'm not even an apple person. It is really, really good.
That is crazy. I'm not a huge apple person either, and I definitely enjoy it.
Yeah, I'm not the kind of guy that's gonna just go out and eat an apple, but I love the flavor of this. It's like almost caramelized, like on the apples, so you can taste the apples, you taste the cinnamon. That I think it's some texture thing too. You have that crispiness coming with the soft. It's like every texture is happening in this one bite. If you have friends who love apple fritters or who don't love apple fritters, just get it anyways. They'll thank you for it.
Yeah, just come out and try it. The next thing we're gonna have is going to be the Mini Vortex. The Mini Vortex, I like to say, is like an upgraded honey bun, but it's basically a fried cinnamon roll where you have the yeast dough, and you're gonna have cinnamon in it, and you're gonna have it topped off with glaze. This thing is amazing. One of my favorite things. Here's the Mini Vortex. You like it?
Very fresh. It's like warm.
All right, so one of the top items here is going to be the Mini Vortex. The Mini Vortex is basically a fried cinnamon roll. It's good to know that they make this every morning, so it's going to be fresh. And I'm pretty excited about that. All right, there you go. Mini Vortex.
What do you think?
All right, one more bite. Just making sure I like it. All right, really good. So, you got the crispy edges. You got to have that on the cinnamon roll. Lots of cinnamon. The sugar is really good. It's not too overwhelming, so I do like that part about it. I love the glaze. So, that glaze is amazing. I like how it's breaking. I like how the glaze is just, it's like a glazed donut, but it's like a cinnamon roll version of a glazed donut, which is insane. So it's not just fried, it's glazed. It's like a cinnamon roll glazed donut. No, cinnamon glazed. Anyways, it's a lot. There's a lot of glaze and cinnamon going on. A lot of glaze, a lot of cinnamon. If you love cinnamon, you definitely need to try this. You won't regret it.
I'm gonna follow it up with my actual favorite thing right here, which is gonna be the Vortex. The Vortex is cinnamon roll with cream cheese frosting. This one's gonna be topped off with pecans. You don't have to get it with pecans, but I suggest you do. It's really, really good. And then you're gonna have a nice vanilla drizzle, which is really, really good on the top. And like I said, it's made with cream cheese frosting, and it's a baked cinnamon roll, so it's a little different. That's why this is one of the only things that you can't add into your dozen or your half dozen, just because it's a baked pastry. Last item, which this one's gonna be a little harder to eat, it's gonna be the Vortex. This is definitely one of my top favorite items here. And this one's gonna have pecans on it. With a fork and a knife, you're gonna need that for sure.
I can't do. No,
I mean, you can, but
I like
you're wearing a black suit.
I like my outfit. I don't want to do that. All right, so this is the Vortex. This one caught my eye actually when I first got through the door. I was looking at the donut menu and I was like, what in the world is that thing? It looks deadly. So I might not make it out of here.
You'll be all right. You'll be all right.
I don't want to go to sugar shock, but it looks sweet, to be honest.
It's the cream cheese frosting is extremely good.
You guys make the frosting in house or?
Yes, the frosting is made in house. We bake the cinnamon roll, and then we put in pecans, and then we do a nice kind of glazed vanilla drizzle on the top.
Wow.
So there's some sugar.
There's a lot of glaze going on.
You went without
here.
the knife. You might need the knife, bro.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the knife. You're gonna need it.
Okay, I love the textures of this. I love the layers. So here we go. So yeah, I got a new favorite again. It's this. This frosting's making it.
That's really good. That's why I said that's one of my top items. All right.
Okay, I'm doing one more bite just because I have to. Yeah, that looks awesome. I love it. Goodness, just the interior of that looks pretty killer. Emma, you would like that. Wow. I was at a bakery yesterday. I won't say your name. You know who you are. And I waited in line for an hour and a half for their cinnamon roll. This is better, I'm sorry.
We have the best cinnamon roll in Sedona. Honestly, I'd argue to say we have one of the best cinnamon rolls in Arizona. I mean, we are 38 in the country, US and Canada. We're top 100.
And Canada. Wow.
All right, so this is what I actually stopped in here for. This is an exclusive only on Sundays. Now it's gonna be a blueberry muffin. As you guys can see, it's a streusel on the top. They're fresh blueberries mixed into the batter of this muffin. You guys can see that's in this little casing right here. This is really, really good. Again, it's on Sundays only, made fresh. As soon as you guys see this, you guys should grab it because they normally don't last long and they fly on Sundays. We may introduce it in some extra couple days, but for right now, it's only on Sundays. So make sure you guys stop in to try it. So you guys got to come check us out. We are open 6 to 12, Monday through Sunday. This is our only location as of now, but we are working on something in Cottonwood. So if you guys are local, come check us out there as well. We'll see you.